the assistant brought in that had experience with Flores. I like that because you lose a Flores voice in the rooms when Jones goes to Washington as defensive coordinator. So now you have a Flores guy to back in the building to help relay the Flores way. I like that one. That one I think makes a difference. The promoting the offensive line coach, I think I'm hoping to me that for years not only have they had a problem with talent, a problem with durability, but they've also had there's just a disconnect when teams do stunts and games on them that they don't seem to pick up the way a lot of teams do. So I'm hoping that guy makes a difference just in the coordination of offensive line. It's probably a raw deal for Chris Cooper to get fired after a year like this, when you get fired in a year when you have all these injuries. You have a year where Christian Darrisaw is not only late coming in after when he probably should have started earlier, but then he's taking himself out, and then you have to shut him down. And then O'Neal has injuries, and you're down to your third string center who's never played the position before. But that position to me, if they can pass along a way to coordinate, that would be great. As far as the offensive assistant or head coach assistant, my guess is it's something to do with running the ball. Unless he's an elite running back or a great center, I don't know how much that helps. The defensive run game coordinator, unless he's an all-pro, unless he's two all-pro defensive tackles in one, it doesn't do much for me.
Okay, well, so they did okay. They're not great.
Well, I don't know. You got to get the players. You need the players in the positions that where they're weak, and until they do.
The Vikings have got to make hay with this draft this year. We all, I think, in months past when we talked about this, we all thought. I kind of back in my mind said, okay, he better come through in this one or he's gone. Kwesi, but they pulled the plug sooner. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to talk about something else that's going on in the NFL. You might have heard about. I guess there's a game this weekend that has some significance. So come on back, and we'll talk about that on Vikings Territory Breakdown. All right, folks, welcome back to Vikings Territory Breakdown, and I just want to put it out there that before it's over, Kevin O'Connell is still the reigning coach of the year. So, we got that going for us going into the offseason, right?
Maybe he won't give it up. Maybe he'll just hold on to it. And Vrabel will have to wrestle him to the ground and rip it from his hands.
Those two guys are former teammates, weren't they?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.